just started, and off we go from Tampa. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
And the Las Vegas 1st down.
Here's Jacobs. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 27.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Carr. And his throw is incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 10 yards to go.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Aguilar has it. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider 1st down.
Raider 1st down.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
At the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Carr. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 37.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. Throwing on 1st down is Carr. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
And it brings up 3rd.
On play action. Now Carr. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. No doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Taking it about the 36. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
First down.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one in.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs, 44 yards. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. And that makes it 7-zip Vegas.
Makes the score Raiders 7, Buccaneers nothing. Daniel Carlson.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down. From the gun, it's Brady. He's going deep for Brown. And this is caught at the 20. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Antonio Brown, 53 yards. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
The kick is good.
Extra point up and good by Suckup. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
For Tampa Bay.
And this carries into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
These two teams all tied after one.
With the score tied 7-7.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. Space to maneuver. The football comes out. Jacobs lost it.
Jacobs, the ball carrier. Fumble on the play. Recovered by the offense.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Play action. Now it's Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Henry Ruggs. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders have taken the lead.
Makes the score Raiders.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Fournette a first down carry, but he'll get only a couple before defenders are there to meet him. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
3rd and 8.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Forced out to his left. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Going to air it out deep for Gronkowski. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. 4th down conversion plays. You usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Brady now on 1st down. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
34-yard line.
Again, it's Brady. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. On play action, it's Brady. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down. Brady to throw again. Going for it all. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Eric Harris who picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 20.
Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
The 26.
They'll get 6 on the play, and it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Raiders.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. This is caught inside the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly for 6.
The score, Raiders.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field. And the Raiders Bears have got him. Nick Kwiatkowski able to maneuver in for the sack.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ear back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that. He's got a man complete.
That's good.
It's a big play there for the Buccaneers. 43 yards.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Mike Evans, 38 yards. And the Bucs have made this a one-score game. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
21.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to... Bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
18-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. Let's go, D. 54 Mike, 54 Mike.
Now Carr. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr.
Carr's pass intercepted.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
That's out to his running back, Fournette. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. The final shot before half for Brady. Escaping the pressure right. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. Fournette fighting through. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he's taken down inside the 30. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
The Running on first down is Jones, but he's not going to get much, maybe a couple. And it's second down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
44, Mike, 44.
They'll run it with Jones. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
The ball carrier.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
They'll go again to Jones. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tom Brady hooking up with Mike Evans there. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And it's up and good.
That ties the game at 21 apiece.
So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Running room at the 50. Look out. He's past the 30. He will score. It's been a back-and-forth game. A lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Corey Littleton there on the tackle.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Flushed out right. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
At the 34-yard line.
Shotgun now for Brady. Eluding the pressure right. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, 66 yards. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Is good.
And he'll bang that one through.
Tie the game, 28 all.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started, and their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. A run on first down with Jacobs as he'll get this forward for about 4. 2nd and 6 coming up. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
It's 3rd down.
Carr going to throw. And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35.
To Darren Waller.
At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Las Vegas.
Carr now on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Now a play fake. Carr. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 16 yards, a 1st down.
And the Las Vegas 1st down.
Again, it's Carr. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. The sack by the Super Bowl champion and Pro Bowler Jason Pierre-Paul.
It's 2nd down.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He was covered by Antoine Winfield.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he returns it to the end zone. A fumble recovery touchdown for the Bucs. So many times tight games decided by one big play. And a lot of times, of course, it's the offense. Here, it's the defense coming up huge.
And you know head coaches walk around locker rooms, walk around bench areas saying, guys, somebody make a play. It's a cliche, but it applies here.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Tampa. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
On 1st down, Carr. That's caught by Waller out left side. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a short return to the 6-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
The ball carrier.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Yeah, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. To throw on third down, Brady. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Looking downfield for Godwin. And got his man, complete. Accelerating, and off he goes.
You gotta love it, baby. Give me some more.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. 5 touchdown passes now for Tom Brady. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score Buccaneers 42.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
32-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
12 yards there and a first down.
And the Raider first down.
Carr defers to Jacobs on the draw. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Carr. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
18 on the play. First down, Las Vegas.
Now Carr. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Carlton Davis picks it. This spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he will be out of bounds. A good yardage there, and he'll get a second to catch his breath as it leads us right into the 2-minute warning. Well, not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Brady going to throw here. Airing this one out for Evans. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Mike Evans, 35 yards. And the interception by the Bucs D leads to a touchdown. Extra point put through by Succop. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Henry Ruggs, 75 yards. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit.
The kick is good.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use than that, man. One play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 40. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no. But the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead, and he is all the way up past the 25. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Airing this one out for Evans. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Rob Gronkowski, 69 yards as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember.
Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. It's Eric Harris who picks it, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Buccaneers 55, Raiders 35. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Carr's pass intercepted. The
Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it, and that will write a finish to this ball game.